Hello, good morning and welcome to day 7. Here we are, day 7, what's on my desk, and we've come to the end. I cannot believe it, can't believe it, managed to get through the whole 7 days, and I'm really well, I'm proud of myself, to be honest. I know you shouldn't blow your own trumpet, but at the end of the day, why not? And yeah, I've pulled in what I think I need for today. Still using the stash and the bits and pieces, and still using the papers, but I've just chosen the ones that I think I might need for today, just to save time really. So yeah, so some of the dyed red paper, bit of dyed doily there, some dictionary page, one of Tina's bows, which, you know, maybe use, some ribbon, some tie, bit of lace, bit more lace, some bling, bits of paper, a few bits of ephemera there, not ephemera rather, a few bits of cutouts, and a bit more paper, a bit more of a bit more of the dictionary paper, bit of gauze. And yeah, so let's go for it. I'm going to use some words on it probably, so I've got that. I thought we maybe will get a chance to use those. Might use that, but I'll have to cut it up if I do. That might be useful, cut that up a bit. And then some plain papers and some music paper, and what's left of these. And there we are. So what we're going to make today is this little booklet. Now I've got a separate, I didn't make a video of this little booklet. I made it for a challenge, and it was a month, one of the monthly challenges on one of the Facebook groups, and they give you all the words, and then you have to decide what you want to do with them. So I think it was something to do with nature. So, because I've done that badger and, yeah, habitats. See, I've done that. Be still and listen, away to the woods. So it was obviously to do with nature. And it could have been February, because February, the number 7. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, there it is. And that's what we're going to make today. And all it is made of one sheet of paper. So, and it's got pockets. One there, one there, one there, and one there. And it looks fabulous, but do you know what? Dead easy to make, dead easy. So there it is. So we'll keep it there just in case. Right, so all we need is one sheet of paper. And I decided I didn't have a sheet of the red dyed paper, because all I've got is that, and then I've got another bit just here that I can use if necessary. So yeah, all you do is, this is coffee dyed. Let's just make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. This is coffee dyed, and all you do is you fold it in half lengthways so that it's even. Then you fold it in half again, like that. And then you open it out, and then you fold in the ends. Now, it's a good idea not to fold them right up to that crease. So give yourself a little bit of space. Now, at the end of the day, it's only paper. You can always trim the ends off there. So yeah, so just leave a little gap there like that. And then it's easier. Nothing's going to foul, is it? So it's easier then to fold it all up. So there it is. That's the basis of your booklet. Dead simple, dead simple. And there it is. Open it out. So that's the side I'm going to use. And here's my hole punch. So I'm just going to put some punches, some what do we call them? Pulls. I don't know what you call them, to be honest. Yeah, just going to put these in so that it shows that it's a pocket. So I'm going to try my best to get them even, but I don't know. See what I can do. Looking good. Yep. Oh, can I get 4 out of 4 now? There we are. There we are. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now then, let's use Distress ink. Now, I could use red, but I don't want to. I want to go with Distress. So let's just ink all this up. And yeah, I saw this idea for this little booklet somewhere, somebody's channel. I mean, I don't know. I watch so many craft videos on YouTube that, you know, I can't remember people's names, to be honest. But this lady is absolutely fabulous. And I think she might be from South America by her accent. But as I say, I can't remember. If I can think about it, I could put the link in the bottom, couldn't I? In the description box at the bottom. I'll do my best. I'm not very good at doing these links. But I'll have a go. Right, so this is time consuming, I'm afraid. I might speed this up when I come to edit the video for you, and then you don't have to sit and watch me do all this inking. There we are. And I say that, and then I start telling a story, and I end up leaving it in. So yeah, it is time consuming because we've got to do all the back as well, haven't we? Sorry about that. So there we are. Just going on there. Well, how sad that we've come to the end. Now, I am going to finish with this one, day 7, but I don't know whether Tina will do or not. By the time this video is up, I'll know the answer, won't I? But she's fabulous, isn't she, at inspiring us, and I'm really grateful to her for this little series. I've absolutely loved it, and there we are. So now, yeah, so now all we've got to do now is just glue the top to the back, and I'm just going to use this glue, and we just have to, I don't know if you can see or not, put a bead of glue down the edge, and wasn't even on the middle there, and here down these lines. And that's all we have to do for this. And then basically the booklet is made. And that's it. And then we pop that back up. Run your fingers down there. Find something that's yeah, and I think I've got a little sort of ridge down there, which, you know, I'm just going to trim, to be honest, because no idea how that's happened. It does happen though, doesn't it, when you fold? By the time you've folded everything up, sometimes it doesn't end up meeting. And I think another thing is, with not being, I mean, I'm short-sighted. I mean, I do have glasses, obviously. But why I don't put my reading glasses on to do this, I don't know. I've got varifocals, but when you come to the close work and you just want to see what's going on at the very edge, you need to get it up. Well, I need to get it up to my face, but, you know, if I did that, then my head would be in shot. So I can't do that, can I? So just another little ink along here now where I've trimmed it. And fabulous because it's just paper. So it's just so easy to work with. And there it is. And there's the booklet. And now all we've got to do now is decorate it and collage it. So yeah, so what to have on the front, and this is, you know, it's I think it's going to be quite a long job, to be honest. And I'm aiming again to keep to the around a half an hour. So let's hope I can. And we'll just snip out Father Christmas or Santa and see how he looks on the front. I'm sure he's going to look absolutely fabulous, actually. So there we are. Yeah, so I'm thinking now, what am I going to do now every day? Now I haven't got what's on my desk to do, because I'd never dreamed that I would put out a video every single day. I mean, it just wasn't in the realms of, you know, possibility for me. And this has consumed a whole week of my life. And I've loved it. It's been great. So we'll give him a little trim, a little ink rather. So yeah, I'm starting to think already, what am I going to do next? What's my next video going to be about? And when's it coming out? And should it be, you know, should I be uploading more than more than once a week? Now I've got used to the idea of uploading every day. It's a good job I'm retired, that's all I can say. So let's put a bit of book paper behind Santa. There. I'll put him there. Actually, I don't really like that. I like the idea, I just don't like that whole amount of book paper, of music paper behind him. That's better. Yeah, I like that. That's all right. Now, the thing is, I mean, I remember when I made the other one, I spent hours on it. And obviously I haven't got that time to do that today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of the pages, and then I'm going to attach the cord for the closure, and then I will finish most of it off camera and put some photos on at the end, I think. Otherwise, you poor people will be here. You'll be here for hours and hours and hours watching me collage this booklet. And whilst I wouldn't mind doing that if it was supposed to be a longer video, that would be fine. But these videos are, you know, just about half an hour each, and you know, they're not intended to be long instructional videos. Oh, he's lovely. I love him on there. Yeah, lovely Santa. Now I need a word. I'd like a number. I'd like the number 25 if I had it, but whether I've got, oh, I might have it in here because I pulled out these. Oh, excuse me, you probably can't even see what I'm doing. I'm getting excited. Oh, I want to use her at some point. She's lovely. There it is. I had a feeling I had the number 25. So let's pull that out. There we are. Lovely. And that can go up there, can't it? Super duper duper. Oh, do I want a bit of something red underneath that? Put in with that gauze, that'd be nice. I've used this before on a Christmas piece, haven't I? Oh, it doesn't want to turn in that direction. So, just cut it along there and tear it down there. Sorry, I'm out of camera again. So I can get that to... Yeah, it doesn't want to... It won't thingy in that direction because of the warp and the weft. There we are. Oh no, that takes Santa's... covers up Santa, doesn't it? I do like it though. Let's pull it a bit to one side and just have it coming out of one side. There we are. That's it. Let's turn it the other way up so we've got the straggly bits coming out. Let's use a bit of Fabri-Tac. Just on there. Let's not go too mad. And a bit in here. If you can hear that fussy noise in the background, it's my laptop loading a video onto my spanky new hard drive, external hard drive, which I'm in love with it. It's made everything change so that I don't have to worry about storage or any of that stuff anymore because it all goes in there now. So isn't that lovely? Yeah. Could maybe need a couple more little bits and pieces as we go along. But there we are. So that's the front done. Right, so let's do the back and then I can show you the closure. Now, this is what I've got. Now, I could either use this, which is baker's twine, which I used on this one, and that'll be fine. Or I could stick with the theme that we've had going over the 7 days and use ribbon, which, do you know what, I'm really tempted to use ribbon. So let's just get enough ribbon to make a bow. And yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty there. So we'll cut that off here. I can't believe I'm working in all this mess. It's just totally alien to me. I don't normally do this because I just don't like it. So let's have another bow. Let's have one of, let's celebrate and use one of Tina's bows. And this is the only one I could find. I mean, obviously I've got a box full of Tina's bows, but they aren't loose on my desk. They're in a box, so they don't count, do they? So yes, I was really glad I found this one bow because I thought, oh, that'll finish it off nicely. Here we are. Oh, super. Well, I've not been out yet. It's quite a dull day. Been up since about 7 this morning. Had breakfast. And Jess is very quiet. She doesn't seem to be too worried. She's got used to me doing these videos now. She sometimes comes and has a look to see what I'm doing or who I'm talking to. But she seems to have got used to it now on day 7. And yeah, so once I've finished this, I will take Jess out for a walk. And that'll be lovely. We'll enjoy that. Come back. Right, so this says Merry Christmas Tide. And that's nice as well, isn't it? So let's cut these out as well. These are little roses around here. So you don't have to worry too much about, you know, being exact when you cut these sort of things out, because, you know, nobody knows where the line was supposed to be, or whether there was a jiggly bit sticking out or not really. And then by the time you've inked them up, they just look great anyway. So, you know. So that says happiness along there, and that said this Christmas tide. So that's quite old-fashioned really, because people don't call it Christmas tide anymore, do they? And I don't know where that expression has come from. So that was something else I'll have to look up and find out about, because I like to do that. Okay, I'm back. Now, you probably didn't even know I'd gone, but my video stopped recording. My camera stopped recording, and I was merrily carrying on, oblivious to the fact. And then all of a sudden I realised, I checked it for the time or some such thing, and realised that I wasn't recording. So I've done a few things, obviously, in that space of time. I think before we went off, I had measured the ribbon, and so all I've done with that ribbon is I've glued it onto the back with Fabri-Tac, and then I've glued some pieces. We'd started to cut these out when the video went off. I've just glued some little pieces onto here on the back, and I've inked them all around. On the front, I'm not sure where we were up to, but I think I've added, I've added the word, and I've added that little bit there, and I think we did that before the video went off. So I've cut out, because this is going to be a long video if not, I've cut out some pieces. Oops, sorry. Oh, shush. Shush. Good girl, good girl. I've cut out some pieces ready to collage on the different pages. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I don't know what Jess is barking at. There's no postman today because it's Sunday. Yeah. So what I was thinking was, in the one that I had, the other one that I made, there was no space for journaling. So I thought with this one, I'm going to leave 2 pages for journaling. And I thought maybe the centre 2 pages there. And then I'll decorate these pages and these pages. I mean, I could alternate them, but if you wanted to write and then carry on writing, it would be nicer if your 2 pages were together. So I've made a start on these as well, which are the tags. And all I've done with these is I've backed them with some of the background pages, and then I've put a little piece of butcher's twine on the top. Now I only had 3 of those ladies, so I've used that from one of the collage sheets, and again I've backed it. So we'll just carry on now as if nothing had happened. So they're the 2 pages that I've cut out, and I've inked everything in readiness as well. So they're going to go on there like that. So let's do that to start with. And I've very cleverly prepared and got myself some book page, and this is an old dictionary. And obviously my plan is to use it as book page, and then I will then use it as something else. And I've seen a nice little project which I'm planning on making next week. So yeah, so I've got a plan. Sorry, hope you can see what I'm doing. I've got a plan, and the plan is that I will stick 2 pieces of this book page together at a time, and I'll go from there, because I won't explain that to you now, but that's the plan. So here we are. Let's pop this on here. Now, I didn't round the corners of these. I thought I'd leave them square this time. So those are done. So that's the bit of journaling space there. Now let's finish these off. So all I've done with those is I've backed them onto this background paper, you know, the one with the snowflake on it. So I didn't want to finish everything off, because there wouldn't be anything to do with us for us to do together. So that's all I've done with these, just back them. As I said right at the very beginning when I showed you these little tags, that I'd made them too small, because I'd printed them landscape instead of portraits, and also I'd printed them on paper which was just too flimsy for a tag, really. That box there at the back of my desk is almost full to the brim now. So I'm really not sure what I've achieved. I mean, I've got rid of that big stash that was on the top, on the table by my desk. There's only a few pages of that left now. And, you know, I've got a lovely stack of ephemera to use in my Christmas journal. And it's been great fun. So yeah, great fun. Thanks, Tina. Thank you very much for this little mini challenge. I don't know if anybody else has done it. I mean, I think I just took it upon myself to decide. I mean, all Tina did really was throw out well, she's been saying it all week, hope you're joining in, you know. So I thought, well, it's an ideal opportunity for me to make some videos, as I'm a new YouTuber, and join in. And so that's what I've done, really. I've sort of jumped on the bandwagon. So this baker's twine with the silver thread in it, it unwinds terribly. Yeah, so you can either pop a bit of glue on the end. See, I made a terrible mess of that now. Yeah, you can either pop a bit of glue on the end, which makes it quite stiff, or you can just put a little knot in the end, which I prefer. So that's what I've done. There we are, that's better now. And the same on the other end. You can see, look, completely unravelled. It's very pretty, but I mean, the other colours don't seem to unravel. It's just this metallic thread that seems to unravel. And I've got a navy blue, but I haven't got a red one. So next time I'm down at the shop, the craft shop, I might pick up a red one, because I thought I had a red one. But you know what thought did, don't you? There we are. Now that's too long anyway now, so I'm going to have to do those again. So the best way to do it is to make your knots before you cut them down, like that. There we are. And then cut them down. Much easier, much easier. There we are. So it's only been a day. I'm on the next day now. And I've already forgotten what I'm doing. There we are. That's that. So we'll just bob this one straight through. And then tie the knots in it. There we are. So it's Sunday for me today while I'm doing this video. So me and Jess are going out later on for Sunday dinner. We're not having Sunday lunch, having Sunday dinner. So that'll be evening later on. So that'll be nice. And then Jess gets to see her boyfriend. And she'll have fun. We'll go for a nice walk. And that'll be great. And what did I do yesterday? Oh, nothing very much actually. Just the usual little walk, nothing very exciting. Last night I watched Strictly Come Dancing, or Strictly as we like to just call it. And I don't know if everybody gets to watch that. I mean, it's a UK thing. I think in America you've got your own version of it. So I've already inked those, so they can go in there like that and like that. Aren't they fabulous? So yeah, so like I say, I've cut out some bits ready. Now it looks to me like I've only got 3 piles here for some reason, so I don't know why, but we'll have a go. So I thought we'd put the girl on here. She fits just quite nicely, and then we've looked at that before, and that goes quite nicely behind her like that. And then I got this piece of lace, and I thought, oh, that looks like snow, so I'm stand her in the snow like that. That house is in the background, and then I put Joyful Wishes and I put it in there, and I thought that would be nice like that. What do you think? So if we do it in order, I'll put this on first, and as I said, to save time, I've already inked everything, so that's done. So that's going in that corner there. I think that's where it's going. Yep. And this is another one of those images from the little collage sheets. That's going there. Up to the edge with it. And then some fabric tack on the bottom. I hope that's not too big, that lace, or whether I should make it a bit smaller. Yeah, I might just trim that down a little bit. It's a bit much, isn't it, really? There we are. Maybe that, yeah, that's better, isn't it? There was a bit much on that page, I think. So, oh dear, let's just take the edge off this fabric tack. Right, so we must remember not to go too mad with the fabric tack. There we are. And then she's going there with the little house behind her and snow under her feet. So we'll fabric tack her as well. I haven't got the hot glue on, otherwise I would have used the hot glue and give her a bit of depth, but she'll be fine. And fabric tack. Right, let's not go too mad now with this fabric tack. what are we saying? Less is more. Let's just spread it out a bit. There she is. Feet on there, and the little house in the background, and no fabric oozing out, which is absolutely perfect. So there we are. So that's another one done. Should we just trim this down a little touch? Yeah, so it's a funny old day, really. I'm sad that this challenge is over, and yeah, I think that's probably 2 pals in one there. I think I was going to put these in here. I was going to put Santa on that, like that. Yeah, I was. And then I was going to put this and this together on a page. What's Santa going on there like that? Something like that, I think. I didn't want too much. I can't remember now what I was going to do with them. I think that's too big, that piece of gauze. So let's just squidge it out a bit. There we are. Oh, let's see what that looks like now. There's Santa. He looks a bit better. Now I wanted him to go in a corner because that's why I've left him a pointy end there. So maybe that's what I'd planned, something along those lines. And then did I have anything else? Those are going to go together. I wanted a word. Let's just put him there to start with and carry on with something else, because I'm a bit confused as to what I had in my mind for him. And do you know what? He's not the friendliest looking Santa, is he? He looks a bit, ooh, he looks a bit cross. Bit like that naughty elf we had on the tags the other day. He was a bit fearsome. And possibly it's these old, you know, images. That's the reason, because they weren't as cuddly, were they, back in those days, I don't suppose. Now, I don't know what's upsetting Jess today, but something obviously is. She's having a little bark, so I'm sorry about that. So I might put some more lace on there. Right, so we'll leave that page like that for now. And then we'll go on to this one. And I seem to have an awful lot left over for this page. So I know that was going in there. And then I was putting the Christmas tree somewhere like that. And then I've got some little red bits that I was just going to poke out of there. And then I had that. And then I had that, which I was going to put across there. But I'm not sure now. That seems like an awful lot of fuss just for that little tiny page. So I don't know really. I mean, I wonder if I could make this into a little pocket and just pop that into it. I think that would be quite nice. Yeah, I might do that. So let's put the Christmas tree down. Let's start with that and go from there. Yeah, so I'm sad today because this is the last day. Sorry if my head got in the way there. But I'm happy and excited that I've actually taken part in this challenge, because it's just been absolutely great fun and I've really enjoyed it. It's given me a whole week of uploading videos, which I never thought I would do. And so we're just going to put this on like a pocket. And I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot technically, let's put it that way. I mean, I've been crafting all my life, so, you know, obviously I make mistakes like anybody else, but generally I pretty much know what I'm doing when it comes to the crafting side of things. But the technical side of YouTube and videos and uploading is, do you know what, hard work for me. So just put a little bit of ink on the back of that and we'll pop it in there like that. Oh, look at that, isn't that fabulous? I love that. What a good idea. Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, I like that. Let's put this here. The Christmas carols. Sing the Christmas carols. Excuse me. Shall we have it there? Yeah, that's better. There we are. I like that. I like that very much. So that's that one. Now this one, I might put that under it. And I could put some of this red doily behind it, like we did the other time. Got to keep that word. I don't really think that word needs to be here, but yeah, we'll just put that like that. I mean, again, that'd make a nice pocket, wouldn't it? Let's put that down as a pocket. Now, I really wanted to put this on. I don't know what it says, and I suspect it's German, but I presume it's a little Christmas poem type of thing. So I wanted to put that there, and I wanted to put that there because it's one of Tina's bows, and it's the only one I've got that's not, you know, put away in a box with the rest of the bows. So it's it's a bow that was loose on my desk. I'm just going to check I'm recording, because wouldn't it be a nightmare if I'd done this all over again and I hadn't been recording? But I am recording, so that's all right. Well, this was on that collage page, so there's nothing untoward on there, I don't think. So I'm quite confident in putting that on there. Just put this bow on the top of that. Like that. And then this is a pocket, I think. Yeah, this is a pocket. And then I'll just look in the box and see what else I've got that I can use as a ticket. So the best laid plans of mice and men. I've actually sort of pretty much changed this up, really, haven't I? From what I started with. So yeah, nice little pocket there. Little sleigh. Where's the box? Here's the box now. So put these in here. We just need something we can make into a little that little bird has been bobbing around for ages. Look, bless him. Oh, she'd fit in there, but I'll get her out. What else? That would go in there. That's some holly. Here's the back of that. That's a little tag, but it's way too big. Yeah, it's way too big. You'd never cut it down. It's just way too big. So, something caught my eye. There's that little poem again. Jess is having a little moan. There's that. Those, well, that would actually fit in there, but it's way too big. I've got a couple of these, but I'm loath to just cut those down just to go in that little pocket, to be honest. Right, let's have a go with these that we've got here, because they're all very nice, aren't they? And then we've used them up then, haven't we? Just tidy up all this stuff, and we'll just trim these down. Just make them into little tickets like we did with the others when we made the other ones, and we just rounded the edges and they look really sweet. Oh, should we leave her straight, or should we round her off? That's nice. This is all squiffy. That's okay. So we'll just have to round her off as well, otherwise she won't match all the others. And there we are. She's a bit off centre, but I don't think that matters. Right, let's put this glue away. And that glue, put that away. And let's just tidy up. I'm loath to throw that little piece away. And then we'll just finish off. Put that away, put that away. Put the book pages away. Just wipe my fingers, wipe my desk, have a little sip of my tea. Very thirsty this morning. I'm on the decaf again today. So we've just got to, we're on the downward slope now. We've just got to ink these. Pop those in there like that. Ink the girly, and you know what, to be honest, I think that's enough in there, and I'll use that on something else. So there we are. Okay, so is that it? Is that the end? I think it is, you know. So, oh no, we've still got Santa. Right, where's that gone? How about if we cut that down, put it to one side like that. I tell you what, we'll leave that because it's, do you know what? Sometimes things just don't come together, do they, exactly on the day. So let's just have a look through what we've got. And I was just looking for a piece of paper, but never mind. There we are. So there's the front. That's the inside with the lovely girly and the cross Santa, and I'll put something there and I'll show you that in the pictures at the end. And there's a little pocket there with that little Christmas greetings inside. I'll leave that poking out with Christmas. Two little journaling pages, another pocket with a couple of tickets in there, a little bow. And then on the back, we've got that little cluster there. And then inside, we've got the tags, which are all nicely backed. And there we are. So let's close that up. But I think that's a lovely little project for the final day of this challenge, What's on My Desk. And I will do another video tomorrow, a roundup, and I'll show you what I've got left, and I'll show you the 7 pieces that I've made, and we'll just trim that off a little bit because it's a touch too long. And there we are. There's whoa. Just trying to get a piece of paper to show you what I've made, but unfortunately I haven't got a piece of white, but that doesn't show it very well. But there we are. I will put a picture on at the end to show you. So I'm really pleased with that as a final piece on day 7, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this whole challenge, and I hope to see you next time. And take care now. Bye bye.